Shalom, shalom, peace and blessings to all the Shamstoppers clan, clique. You know what I mean? Shouts out to you, man. Pat yourself on the back. You know who you are. For not letting nobody pimp you. You know what I mean? Nobody trick you out of your shit. Okay? Pat yourself on the back for being a man. Alright? Over here at Shamstoppers, we men first before anything else. Okay? Even before we are American. You know what I mean? Because we are proud to be an American. I love this country, aka corporation. You know what I mean? I like to say first, we reserve our United States constitutional rights, freedom of speech. Exercise them and assert them, you know. I just want to thank the Shamstoppers clan for coming and, you know, watching, giving us 20 minutes of your time to help you out. You know what I mean? Look at this. We finna have us some fun. You know what this title of this video is called? The MisEducation of child support. And y'all, if y'all haven't watched Who Initiated Child Support, go watch it. Go watch the other ones. You know what I mean? Everything that you want is locked up in your mind. Chickens cannot fly with eagles. So stop hanging around talking to chickens. Stop telling your business to chickens. You know what I mean? Stop it. Now we're going to read this. Public law. See that? Social Services Amendments. And this goes out to all the dumbass niggas that was talking about the agency need to be shut down. No, it's not going to shut down because what you think. Social Services is an agency. Congress enforced that. That's the board of directors. Okay? That's their shit. That's their other little business. And your baby mama goes there to have dominion and power over you. But once you realize that you are a man, she cannot have dominion and power over you because you are here the master. Right? Look at that. Grants to the states for services. Y'all ready for this? Huh? Should nobody be on child support? And let me make this disclaimer. If you don't want our services, go read a book. And we don't give out legal advice. We just read shit over here. Okay? What's a grant? You see with the word grant, you got to start off with that shit. Social services. And I'm going to show you how child support is owned by the Social Security. It says that, the Social Security Act. Okay? Grant, to give, confer, consent, allow, surrender, or transfer something to another with or without compensation. A gift or bestowal of land made by one having control or authority over it. Any transfer of real property, your money to your baby mama. Also, generally, to yield or concede as to grant a request, compare, convey. So you conveying, right, that money for child support that she signed an application to put you up as the bondholder, okay, as the surety, to make sure that you're going to follow through. And that's the grant right here for the social services for each state, for the federal government to give to the state when your baby mama go down there and ask for it, right? Let's read. For the purpose of encouraging each state as far practicable under the conditions in the state to furnish services directed at the goal, achieving to maintain economic self-support to prevent, reduce, and eliminate dependency. Who is always dependent? All the single ladies, independent. Achieving or maintaining self-sufficiency, including reduction or prevention of dependency, preventing or remedying neglect, abuse, or exploitation of children and adults unable to protect their own interests. That's why they say in the interest of the child. Or preserving, rehabilitation, or reuniting families. Right? Preventing or reducing inappropriate institutional care by providing for community-based care, home-based care, or other forms less intensive care, or securing referral admission for institutional care when other forms of care are not appropriate, or providing services to individuals and institutions. You see that? Look at that. Payments to the state. This is public law. Look at that. Y'all go pull it up. Read it for yourself. See that? Hold up. You see this? Payment denial. The secretary may not deny payment under this section to any state respect to any expenditure on the ground that it is not an expenditure for the provision of service, or it is not an expenditure for the provision of service directed at a goal described in a paragraph of this subsection. You see that? And then you got Title 4A. You got Title 4A, B, C, and then here you come with the D. Right? Look at that shit. Look at that. Whose needs are taken into account in determining the needs of an individual. Let's get back on the grant. You know how you can write for a government grant? You don't have to pay that money back. Right? Because the reason why she put you on child support, because she knows she ain't gonna pay it. She know you a stupid ass fool, and she know your dumb ass gonna pay for this so-called grant loan. Right? You don't have to pay this shit back. But she made a promise that you was gonna pay it back. And she put your name on there. And you've been paying for her loan. That's crazy, isn't it? You're paying for an AK, really a grant. That's what you're really paying for. But they turned it into a loan. They loaned it to her because they know she ain't worth nothing. Because if a woman is worth something, why the fuck she got to go borrow something and she already has worth? Right? Man, they don't want to start it with those Shamstoppers. Like, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Don't start no shit, it won't be no shit. Okay? A grant, it says that. Hold up. Look. Business terms. Check this out. What is a grant? A grant, term used in deeds of conveyance of property to indicate a transfer of funds from a government body or private foundation to another unit of government or private individual for a project deemed in the public interest. Public assistance. Because your baby mama is interested in you going to jail and make you pay for her disobedience. Right? Is it coming to you now? Huh? All these people talking about the agency gonna shut down. No, sir. But you got Donald Trump trying to hold people's income tax. Y'all been hearing about that because they won't build a wall? They're gonna stop that income tax. Because Donald Trump said openly that child support is insurance, children's insurance, and he didn't pay any taxes. And people are mad at that. Right? Hold up. Let's get back down to the nitty gritty. Business. This is coming out of business, right? Child support is what? Payments is specifically designated for the purpose of child support or as treated such under a divorce or separation agreement. So a lot of you have been agreeing to pay child support. Such payments are neither deductible by the payer nor taxable to the payee. Contrast with alimony. So that's why they be sending you those. They finna take your income tax. Man. What's up? Huh? A lot of you on child support because you want to pay. Because check this out. Dictionary of tax terms. Right? Child support in there. Why is child support in there? And then you got child support in the business book. Because it's just a business and y'all not handling y'all business. Because you niggas, listen to the illiterate niggas. Because you niggas out here worry about another man's dick. No, you get in the mirror, you worry about your own fucking dick and you handle your own fucking business. Stop waiting on somebody else's motherfucking testimony. So while you over there waiting, you still gonna be paying waiting. That's dumb. Read that public law, my nigga. Look at that shit. Public law. You just seen what a grant was. A grant. I know some of you, if you've been to college, you get a Pell Grant. You don't have to pay that money back. This is the miseducation of child support. If you following people who cannot comprehend, they can read these words, but they can't comprehend them. Look at that. Program. See that shit? Each state which participates in the program established by this title shall make such reports concerning its use of federal social service funds as the secretary may be made by regulation provide. Look at that shit. Each state which participates in the program established by this title shall ensure that the aggregate expenditures from the what? Appropriate funds from the state and political subdivisions thereof for the provision of services during each service program year as established under the requirement of the section. You see that shit? Look at that. You got Title A. Look at that shit, man. Look. Plan of the state approved under Title. Look at that. You see that? Huh? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man, you've been paying for AKA a grant that they turn into a loan. The miseducation of child support. And who runs the social services? These women. right? Look at that, man. You got all this stuff, man. You got all this shit. Look at this shit. Look at that. Program assistance. Look at that shit. Hey, the only people that's mad with Shamstoppers are illiterate people who can't read and who fucking their baby mama still sucking on pussy. Be looking out for this video called You Are What You Eat. So if you eat pussy, you are pussy. Okay? It's just that simple. And you got parasites living in your body. That's why you so dumb and retarded. Dumb people can't comprehend what we doing over here. You know what I mean? They just can't do it. It's too hard for them. You know? And you know, that ain't my fault. Don't blame me for your shit. Man the fuck up. Get in these hoes' ass. Look at this shit. Means any cash. Look at that. Right here in your face. Definitions. The term state supplementary payment means any cash payment made by a state on a regular basis to an individual who is receiving supplemental security income benefits, SSI benefits under the title, or who would but for this income be eligible to receive such benefits as assistance based on a need of supplementation of such benefits as determined by the Secretary, and the term state means 50 states and the District of Columbia. All these people talking about the agency gonna shut down. Only Congress got that power. And the president. I'm just saying. Legislative and administrative. And these lawyers up here, if lawyers making laws for y'all, oh man, y'all in trouble. Y'all in trouble. Look at that. Technical and conforming amendments. You see that? They say this shit is technical. Right? I mean, they know y'all don't read. They know y'all don't. That's why you get raped. That's why y'all get raped. Look at that. Title 4 right here. Right here. What that say? They repealed that shit. Canceled it out. That's repeal. That's what repeal means. Child support is owned by the Social Security Administration because you know why? Because they take that child support out when you use your Social Security number, accounting number, and it makes you a federal employee. And all federal employees have to pay child support when you use it. It's just that simple. The miseducation of child support. Yep. I don't want to hear no complaining. Ain't no excuses for y'all to be on this shit preparing for this bitches to throw away your children's inheritance because they're royal. And I've been hearing stories, niggas been paying child support. Your children ain't got a motherfucking, ain't got shit to show for. Shit. Every bitch that got a nigga paying child support, the child should have a motherfucking bank account. A private account. Something to show for. I seen on YouTube a dude was crying. He made all his child support payment. Crying. Man, what you crying, nigga? You need to go get your goddamn money back. Now she poor. On the street poor. So he done threw away all that money. And they didn't even give him a fucking thank you. Stop being a goddamn fool. Hey, we signing off. And I'm gonna tell you something. We got a brother. He's doing his health store thing. He has a health store. We're gonna show you how to get in contact with him next video. All right? Peace.